Hello, Sky Friends, and welcome to episode 8 of Let's Find the Spirits. This is the last of 3 installments for the Valley of Triumph, and we're just going to start right here in the Coliseum because that's all we have is the spirits in the Coliseum and the one in the temple. You can see I'm carrying 2. Those are 2 that I just met in the Citadel. So if you looked at episode 7, I literally just went through the flight race and started recording again. So here we are. There are 4 spirits that we're going to interact with here in the Coliseum. There are more than that actually here, but only 4 of them are of potential any use to us right now. And the reason is 4 of them are right up here. 4 of the ones we aren't going to interact with are right up here. They're the 4 spirits associated with the Aurora concert. And though we can get the remote, there is absolutely nothing else we can do with these 4 spirits. So they are on the list as spirits in the Coliseum, but they're Season of Aurora, and we can't do anything unless it is actually in Season of Aurora. The last 2 years there has been an Aurora Encore concert, so no guarantees, but I'm thinking that's probably going to be a consistent thing, that they bring it back every year or every other year. The first time it came back was 2 years after the original. So you can look at all of these guys, you can get their remotes, but you actually can't get anything else on their tree, and you can't interact with their memories in the way we normally do with spirits. While editing this video, I had a thought, and I had to go back and look at some stuff. It didn't mention the spirit guide, and part of the reason is because normally for the spirit guide, you just get the quest line tree. And normally hearts, in this case you get one of the emotes. There are several. Oh, I guess you get all 3 of their emotes. A couple of music sheets that you can gain doing this off season. However, as far as I know, Season of Aurora and Season of the Little Prince are the only 2 who have ever come back where we could relive the spirit. Aurora has actually been back twice. The last one was Aurora Encore, and during that you actually have access to the cosmetics tree for the spirit guide. That's kind of unique because unless they redo the entire season, you're not going to have access to them. So this is the guide. You follow her quest tree. It introduces you to the 4 spirits, and you follow their memory, and it is Aurora music that is involved in those. So, but when you come back, you still don't have access off season to the full friendship trees on the spirits. So, a little bit of clarification about the Aurora season guide and spirits. So we're going to start way up here on top. There are 3 in the Citadel proper, not Citadel, the Coliseum. And I think I probably have seen all of them. So this one is the Proud Victor. As usual on my Let's Find the Spirit videos, I show you where to find them. I show you where they end up, and I show you how to get to the next one. But I don't show you anything in between. In order to find out about following their spirits, you've got to actually come in and play the game for yourself. So I will see you on the other end. All right, right down here in the middle on the awards podium, the Proud Victor. Now, these are all regular spirits, which means they're constellation spirits. You will have access to their friendship trees and their cosmetics as soon as you have met them and gone in and put them away in the temple giving their spirits back to the universe. So that was the Proud Victor. Started up there, came down here to this platform, and then can't see where I am from this far down. We need to be over on that side. Now I like when there is a relive a spirit memory in Valley of Triumph, because this is the Cheerful Spectator. The Cheerful Spectator is the single shortest follow memory in the game. I'm not even gonna bother to put it on pause, because we're gonna go right up here and we're done. That's it. The entire follow. So quick and easy. If you have any kind of follow the spirit, or specifically follow in Valley, this is the one you use. The Cheerful Spectator. And then our last regular spirit here in the Coliseum itself is the Bowing Medalist. And where we were on the very far end on the other side for the Proud Victor, the Bowing Medalist is on the far end on this side. And before we actually do it, I'm just going to point out that right above my head there is another spirit. That is actually the skater from Season of Dreams. So it's not a spirit like the ones that we're following right now. She's there as a part of the Season of Dreams. This is where you interact with her once she comes to the Coliseum to become a professional or Olympic level skater. This is the Bowing Medalist. And we'll be right back. All right, back to the presentation podium. Awards podium, winners podium, whatever you want to call it. And a gracious bow. So we have only one spirit left for the entirety of Valley of Triumph. That spirit is in the maze inside the temple itself. We're going to go over here and grab these lights real quick. Oh! Server merges are wonderful things. And I don't know if I have done this one with this account, so we're going to go ahead and grab it. It looks like maybe I have, but we'll grab it and then we'll give the other spirits back to the temple. This is the Sparkler Parent, and it is a carry quest through the temple maze. Okay, so our final location for the Sparkler Parent is at the altar in the temple. And the Sparkler Parent was Season of Belonging, so one of those seasons where there was a little bit of activity in lots of realms. And then we get to play with the Sparkler ourselves. So now the spirits that we picked up for the first time, they're here, ready to be returned to the universe. We're going to do that. And then that completes Valley of Triumph. Oh, 45% completion. Well, at least we now have all of our spirits in the constellation where they belong. We're going to go ahead and get that heart. And of course, the wing buff. I have it. Then there's a music sheet at the top of this one. For the handstanding thrill seeker. Get the heart. And the wing buff. Oh, that one cost me 3. Not that it's a big deal. I have lots of those. And now the handstanding thrill seeker actually has 2 levels of cape. So once you get this cape level right here, this spirit will be considered 100% complete. You don't have to have that top cape. But right here is another wing buff. So at least get up to that wing buff, even if you don't get the second level of cape right away. These are expensive capes, so just keep that in mind. All right, so there you have it. The opening, of course, the back door of the temple. Why are you following me? Why are you still following me? Do I have to go through in order to get rid of them? I guess so. All right. Anyway, episode 8 completes our Let's Find the Spirits for Valley of Triumph. Coming up next will be Golden Wasteland, which will be lots and lots and lots of fun. I say that totally sarcastically because there are a lot of carry quests, carry memories in Golden Wasteland around all of those krill. So I'm so looking forward to that. But thank you for coming along with me to find the spirits. Hopefully this was helpful to you. If so, hit like, hit subscribe if you'd like to get information about the next videos that I post. I'm Kimmy Amber. This is Hey Mom, Play This. Thank you so much for coming along as I find the spirits, and I hope to see you again the next time in the sky.